looking happy. He's not looking happy.
Hello.
Okay.
Let's see if we wait until we have a couple of other people. Maybe another 1 or 2 minutes.
Morning, can you hear me?
Morning, Michael.
Hello, good morning. Thank you for your email. I didn't reply because I knew I'd see you this morning. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I just wanted to research it properly, not just
It's very
yeah.
interesting. Yeah.
Isn't it? It's very interesting how how mahmir we are.
Yeah.
As I said, obviously I'm not a doctor, but I assume that changing a medication who you take regularly is a bit of a deal.
Yeah, that's right, because it's important, and they do have side effects. These, if you take a different tablet, they do have side effects. Yeah,
that's no good, and also you have to get used to it, and
you
might not respond as well to another medication that you do than to the one you regularly take.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
no,
do you think we get Anthony too, or should we make a start?
Good morning.
Oh, hello, son.
Morning. Hello,
Hey,
Casper.
it's our firstborn. It's the firstborn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's looking good.
Thank you.
Look good.
Think we get Anthony too? Anthony used to join too.
He usually does, yeah.
Let's just wait maybe another minute and then let's have a start. Perry, can you hear us?
I can, yes.
Lovely. Okay. How are you? Everything ready for Pesach?
No, I've still got a bit to do.
Oh. Okay.
I think everybody has.
I think everybody has a little bit to do now with a fairly busy time.
One thing I haven't done is cleaned out the inside of my car. So I'm going to do that as soon as we finish this session.
Okay. It shouldn't take too long. It's only about 10 minutes.
I hope not.
Okay.
That's good.
No. All right, let's take a start. So I learned this year in the Daf Yomis cycle, I probably finished a couple of Masechtot, but the last one we finished, we are now in the middle of Bava Metzia, and the last one we finished was Bava Kamma. Now the Bavas, there's actually gates. It's just a very, very long Mishnah, so they split it into 3 Masechtot. Bava Kamma, Bava Metzia, and Bava Basra. And so Bava Kamma we finished already, and it deals with Inyanet and Nesikin, which is property damage, all sorts of damages, and what you have to pay, and how to make restitution, etc. So all those dinim, all those halachot you find in the Bavas. Okay, so to do this Hadran, I came back on something that made an impression on me, which I think is a bit broader, which we need to know. Because apart from learning the right halachot, we should also learn from the Gemara the right attitude to learn and to live one's life. And so on Daf Lamed, the Gemara says there that the Hasidim, they made sure that it will not even come to damages, meaning that if they had sharp materials or something to dispose, they would make sure thorns, they would burn them so that nobody could ever come to damage by encountering them or trampling upon them, etc. And there the Gemara says, the Amar Rabbi Yehuda, Haiman the boy lemehe chasida. Who wants to be a chassid? The one who wants to be a chassid, what should he do? Now nowadays we would say buy yourself a streimel, but that's not the sort of chassid the Gemara talks here. The chassid is a person that makes sure that everything is right. So he says, Lekayem mile de nesikin. That the first thing to become a real chassid is to be careful about damages to others. That they are not that through you, the chassid, there should never be a situation where other people come to damage. Chas v'shulam, certainly not like a killer, but even like you didn't. You try to do things that nobody should come to damage. Rava says, or mile de avos. One should care, one who wants to become a chassid should care about the matters that are outlaid in the Tractate of Avot. That means all the ethical teaching. One should be a mensch, one should work on oneself despite learning halachot. The Amrila, and some say, he said, mile de brachot. Again, matters of the Tractate of Brachot, which mainly deals with prayers and blessings. Anyhow, so now the Ben Yehoyada, which is more known as the Ben Ish Chai, he gave shiurim on the Gemara, and he wrote down his chidushin. He told his balabatim, the people who listened to his shiurim, and he says, mile de nesikin, matters of damages, that he takes that literally and says that's literally mile means words. So he says we should also be very careful with our words, because words can, as we know, do a pretty good damage. So we should be careful not to bring damage into this world by damaging in others by with our words. And the avois hakadoshim, he says, mile de avois, he also takes literal and says it means basically the matters we should we should try to imitate the matters like Abraham, Isaac, and Yaakov, the avos behave. And he says, it's very striking that you see that, for example, Abraham, he would talk to everybody. When the three angels came, he didn't know it's angels. He thought it's some merchants. He talks to them humbly. He engages with the world around him without thinking himself as very important. And likewise, Yaakov Avinu, for example, he held of himself katointi mikol hachasadim. He wouldn't feel himself entitled to God's protection. He said, I think, I'm humbled before you. I have nothing of a merit of myself. So, and mile de brachot, he says, matters of prayers or brachot, says the Ben Ish Chai, that one should be careful to have a kavanah, to know what you're praying, to think when you're praying that you're praying to God, and to think about what you're praying, not only pray down words or going through the movements, but really have the kavanah. And that is what I have from Dain Brocha. He said on the pasuk we say in Ashri, Koroev Hashem lekol koirav lechol asher yikra'uhu be'emes. He says, who is near? To which person God is near? He says to the one asher yikra'uhu be'emes, which calls to him truthfully. I mean, he really means what he says when he prays. To such a person, God is very close. So that's a summary of something that made a big impression on me through this Tractate of Bava Kamma. And we turn to the end of Bava Kamma, and there is something we call Hadran. That means we come Hadran Allah. We come back all the time. We try to get back to what we learned. And there is nice tefillas here. I say a couple of them. The idea is that we take our learning with us into the next world too, not only in this world. הערב נועדנו אלוהינו אז דברי תורתך בפינו ובפיוס עמך בית ישראל, ונהיה כולנו אנחנו וצאצאינו וצאצאי עמך בית ישראל, יראי שמך ולומדי תורתך. That we should all, that's a prayer, that we should all, that the Torah should be with us in our mouth, with our words, and that all the people should be connected to the Torah. Here is an interesting phrase I just wanted to say. May oivai chachmoni mitzvasecha ki le'olam hi le. It says that this makes us that we are becoming cleverer, that we overcome, that we smart out our enemies because we have the mitzvot. So it says somewhere in Dvarim that if you keep the mitzvot, then you will be considered a chacham, you will be considered wise. Yehir Tzanif Nechel Kashem She as Tanit Siyum Masechet Bava Kamma Kein Hadran Haskil Masechet Vesforim Achirim Ulesayim Lilmoid Lelamed Lishmoir Vela Asois Lekayim is called Divrei Salvatore Secha Ba'ahava Veschus Kol Hatanaim Vahamorim Velomdei Chachamim Talmidei Chachamim Yamoid Li Ulesarei Shelo Timaish HaToire Mipi Umipi Sari Vesvera Sari Adoilam. That's a prayer, basically, that I ask the person who learned the Masechta, ask God for help to learn many more Masechta, and also that the Torah should stay with our children and children's children. Ki bi yirbe yamecha v'esrife lecha shano is chayim. That says the Torah through me. You'll have long life. Oirech yamif v'yamina u'bismoila oish v'kovoi. Long life in the right hand and riches and honor in the left hand. That is from Mishlei. So that concludes the prayers of the Hadran. Wishing everybody Pesach Sameach, kosher, and or kosher and still Sameach, whatever you wish, and looking forward to seeing you. So that's it.
Thank you, Dad. Thank you very much. Wish you good Yom Tov, a good Pesach, and see you tomorrow morning.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope so.
I made the candle already. Yeah.
Don't
Bye,
be too late.
everybody.
No.
I'll see you nice and bright and breezy.
Right.
Adam, the baby looks lovely. He looks lovely. Yeah, he's nice and comfortable.
Mostly. Fidgets
Yeah.
a bit.